Hi, this is Joe Mitchell, activateyourgreatness.com. And I am very happy to be here for one of my weekly blog post videos. And please, you can read like a more thorough version of what I'm talking about in the written portion of this, but I'm going to really highlight some of the things that I think are most important. So let's get right down to it. So the whole issue here is time management. Like, how do you get more done and have more time? Because don't we all want to have more time for ourselves? Don't we all want to have time to do the things that we really would love to do? So, how do you do that? Well, I'm going to give you a couple of really great tips. And the whole idea as we're talking about this is for you to somehow find a way to apply this stuff. It's not really about me just talking and spewing ideas to you. It's really about applying it. Okay, so let's talk about how to get more done. First thing is you got to plan. Okay, planning is really, really critical. So you got to plan and prioritize. Uh, you got to look to see, well, what's the most important thing that I've got to do? And then figure out how to put that on your calendar. Because when you put it on your calendar, you determine that it's the most important thing and you put it on your calendar, then right there, just by doing that, you avoid a ton of interruptions, a ton of distractions. Because that's what you don't want to do is you don't want to be distracted. You don't want to be you don't want to be working on the lower priority stuff. So the first thing is to make a plan and prioritize. Okay. Now I do this. I have this incredible system to stay focused because that's the second thing. You want to stay focused. You want to take your tasks. So once you've determined what's the important thing, you want to break it down. Now sometimes what I do is I break it down to really small chunks. Okay. I say, okay, I've got like today. I've got to do this outline. I'm doing a presentation in about 2 weeks, and I've got to do this outline. So, and I've got to do a whole bunch of things. Okay. I mean, it's a major project. It's probably going to take me 10 hours to prepare for it. So then the question is, how do I get that done? So what I say to myself is, okay, I'm going to now I have this really cool thing which I really recommend that you get because it's a great little tool. You don't have to have it, but it's a great tool. It's called a time timer. Okay? So what I can do is I can set this thing for 5 minutes. Okay? I'm going to work on this project for 5 minutes. Now when I do that, I just work on it without any interruptions. Okay, there's no distractions, there's no interruptions. I am on it from the time I set this. And I say to myself, it's only 5 minutes, right? And you can work for 5 minutes without interruption, right? You're not going to get interrupted by anything for these 5 minutes. Okay. And of course, one of my criminal clients from prison calls me while I'm doing this, and I sort of feel like I have to take his call because if I don't, then I can't call him back. So, anyways, it's just funny how these kinds of things happen. But what you do is you just set the timer and you say, "I'm going to be undistracted." Now, a lot of people talk about the Pomodoro technique, which is a separate video. But I would just say, you set it for 25 minutes and you just focus for that 25 minutes. I like the smaller time because that way I have no excuses. Okay. So then the other thing that I would say is then what you really want to do is you want to reward yourself. You want to reward yourself for your good work. Okay. And it doesn't have to be like a physical reward. It can be a mental reward. Wow, you did great, Joe. You did great. That was amazing what you just did. Or you said you were going to do it and you did it. Congratulations, Joe. That's great. Or you can reward yourself. You can have a special drink. I have all my little brain chemicals in here and I get a chance to drink. I said, okay, once I finish this 5 minutes, then I'm going to take a drink. Or there are many other ways. You can get up and stretch, you can take a walk, you can do all kinds of things. But the idea is regularly and consistently reward yourself for your great behavior. Okay. So, and then the other thing you want to do is to review. Like at the end of the day, you want to review and say, well, what worked and what didn't work? How could I do it better the next time? Okay? So we're prioritizing, we're breaking it down, we're staying focused, staying focused. We're rewarding ourselves and we're reviewing. That is major, major keys to getting more done in less time. So you can listen to this again. It's not long, or just think about what can you do to apply this, even in the smallest way. You know, I'm the 5 minute guy. Okay. So what can you do to apply this? What can you do for 2 minutes? I don't care. Just get it in action. So thanks so much for listening. I'd love it if you would go to my website or down below here. There's a place. There should be a place where you can get one of my freebies, which is something around how to take yourself to the next level with your identity. And it's really, really valuable. And once you get on my list, I'll be sending you all kinds of great stuff. So, please take advantage of that. And also, I'll be going Facebook Live once a week, and you can check me out there too as well. But thank you so much for listening. Really appreciate you, and I will talk to you soon. Joe Mitchell, Activate Your Greatness. ActivateYourGreatness.com. Thanks for listening.